Hello students, I Kailash Kumar sir welcome you all on this online edu classes of Brilliant Public School. Here in this video we are continuing our previous topic of Unit 6 Section 2 The Centerville Host written by Oscar Wilde. This is the third part which includes scenes 6 and 7. So let's proceed further. Right students, so here we have scene 6 The Problem. The next morning in the Canterville Castle, when everyone got up, Mrs. Otis speaks to Mr. Otis and she says, Hiram, you absolutely must do something about that ghost. Those ghastly noises kept me awake all night long. Ghastly means terrible, horrible, awful, fearful, terrifying. So Mrs. Otis is too much disturbed the previous night as she couldn't sleep properly because of the terrible, horrible noises that was produced by the chains and the sounds of Sir Simon the Ghost who appeared in the library that previous night. So she asks Mr. Otis that he must do something to get rid of that ghastly noises so that they could sleep well properly. Washington says, Look, that blood spot is back again. Mr. Otis says, I was actually thinking of making some money off him. We ought to be charging him rent. Washington says, Brilliant father, you have got a very good idea. This should actually work to get him rid out of our home. And Mr. Otis takes out a calculator. He uses calculator and tears off receipt. Receipt is a bill. So Mr. Otis says, okay, here is the bill. Washington, can you draw up the terms of rental? So Mr. Otis calculates each and everything from the day when they started living there, and he draws up the bill and asks Washington to convey this message to Sir Simon the Ghost so that he could fulfill all the terms and conditions to stay here in our home. The same moment, twins enter. They tells all the incidents which happened the previous night with them and the ghost, Sir Simon. Louis says, we got the ghost last night. Clark says, yeah, we scared him right away. So these two funny, naughty, mischievous twins, they told all about the incidents that happened the previous night, that they were actually able to scare the ghost Sir Simon that night, and they enjoyed scaring him away from that place. Louis says, you guys should have seen the look on his face when we threw our pillows at him. Clark says, he looked like he was gonna cry right there. So, children, this is actually the unexpected incident which happened there, that instead of getting scared from the ghost, these two funny, mischievous guys, Louis and Clark, they scared the ghost right and drew him out from that place. Mr. Otis sternly means in a serious and severe manner, he's looking towards the twins, Louis and Clark, and he says, Louis and Clark, as much as I would like to see the ghost driven away, I really don't think it's polite to throw pillows at him. On the other hand, if he doesn't use the Tammany Rising Sun lubricator, we will be forced to take his chains from him. Washington, how is that rental terms document going? Rental terms means an amount paid or received as rent. Right, students? So here Mr. Otis is looking towards Louis and Clark in a serious and severe manner and telling them, okay, it's good that you have driven away the ghost, but it's not polite, it's not good manners to throw pillows at him. And on the other hand, he's telling to Washington that if he's not stopping the horrible sounds, and if he's not applying the Tammany Rising Sun lubricator on his chains, then we'll be forced to take or collect his chains from him. And further, his inquiring to Washington that how is that rental terms document going on, which is to be conveyed to Sir Simon the Ghost. Let's move ahead, students. Here we have scene 7. The haunting continues. Receipt and yellow pad of rent terms are pinned on wall of hall. Twins pin up a fake ghost on the wall and run around the edge of set to hide. Sir Simon enters and grabs rent terms of the wall. Let's see what happens next. Sir Simon says he is reading mockingly from paper. So the receipt and yellow pad of rental terms document, Sir Simon is reading in a very funny manner. Mockingly means in a way that makes fun of someone. Dear sir, we have recently purchased this place from Lord Canterville. If you wish to remain here, we will be forced to collect rent. Please remit payment before the end of this week. Thank you. Students, here this is the message written in the letter that Sir Simon is forced to remit or to submit the payment if he wish to continue to live there. So let's see what happens next. Sir Simon, in a very annoyed manner, as he got too much angry after reading that letter, he says, "What? Charge me rent to live in my own home? I ought to be charging them rent." Starts walking to library and then sees ghost scarecrow. Sir Simon says, "Ah, a ghost! It's a ghastly ghost," and he runs to his room. Sir Simon says, "Wait, I have an idea. Maybe this ghost, this terrifying new phantom, can help me get rid of the Otis. I'll talk to him." So he enters stage gingerly. Gingerly means in a very careful or cautious manner. Here, when Sir Simon the Ghost, when he saw the fake ghost, he was actually not knowing that it's a fake ghost, but he thought that it's another ghost which appeared in that castle. He also thought that that particular ghost can help him to get rid away the Otis family from the castle. So he thought that I should go and talk to him and take help from him so that I may get rid of this Otis family. So he very carefully enters the place there in a very cautious manner, and Sir Simon speaks further to that fake ghost. Lord Ghost, morning sir. I am Sir Simon de Canterville, and I have haunted this place for over 300 years, but I don't think I have ever had the pleasure of making your acquaintance. How do you do? And Sir Simon shakes hand, which comes off. Staggers backwards. So he was shocked and he moved backwards. What's this? Holds up sign and reads, "The Otis Ghost." And it was mentioned there that that was the Otis Ghost. "I have been outwitted. The Otis family will pay for this." So he was too much angry by reading and by seeing that fake ghost, that it was the ghost which was kept there from the Otis family. So he was too much annoyed and he was outwitted, and he told to himself that the Otis family will pay for this. The same moment, twins enter and attack with pea shooters. Louis says boo. Clark says boo. Means this was the sound created by the pea shooter when they started using that to target towards the ghost, Sir Simon. Sir Simon says, "You rascals, was this your idea?" So, on this incident, Sir Simon the host was too much angry and he was annoyed, and he told to these twins that, "You rascals, you idiots, was this your idea?" Now, Sir Simon got irritated. Therefore, he couldn't understand what to do and what not to do. So, he thought that it's better that I should leave this place and go to my room. Thereafter, twins chase Sir Simon off the stage. Right, students? So, this much in this third part of